Well, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kites Swift Moves Trading Academy. And so when we left off, I kind of did a little intermediate break because I want to show you how to do that profit on the last video. But the video before that, I started getting into all these indicators, and we left off with this the EMA indicator where it shows this one here. This was, I believe, this the 20. But anyhow, but moving on. What I wanted to show you next was this is another supply and demand indicator. It looks a little different than the last one, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show you this is that they're not all exactly the same. It all depends on who programmed it and how they set it up and that sort of thing. So I just wanted you to be aware of the fact that the different scripts or these different indicators on different platforms, different charting systems, they can look different. But the key is to find the one that fits your style and how you're trading. Now this one here, this is another one I thought was kind of interesting. What this one does is it looks at the security that you have on the screen, and it gives you this technical analysis helper total. And so it's basically giving you an idea. Now I'll show you how this works. If I go to the Qs, see right now it's showing the Qs as a strong buy. And if I go to SPY, um, again it's a strong buy. And looks like the same thing now with the IWM. So, and what they're showing you here, the pivots, the number of pivots, the oscillators, the moving averages, and then the summary. And that's where they're getting these this evaluation from, is they're looking at the totals, whether if it's in a buy mode or a sell zone or mode. So anyhow, so sometimes these they can just be really different how a lot of these look. Now this next one's called the Bollinger Bands, and this one's pretty cool. If you'll notice here, you got this like center, like a moving average again, but you have this upper and lower band throughout the trading or price cycle. And so, like here, you'll notice, and this again, a lot of these tools, you just look at them and you can discern what kind of information it's feeding you. But like right here, what you're seeing is if it's above this average, the middle line, the average line, that your price is up. And so it'd be good. It's indicating to you to be going long if it's a stock, or a call if it's a put, or a call if it's an option. Just like when it's below it, see, that would be either a shorting or it would be a put situation. So like right now, today, if I'm looking at this thing, I mean, this is where it's at right now as I'm making this video. And I wouldn't think about buying this right now on a call, because where it's at on this band now, is it going to turn around? Yeah, might, but the idea is that you would know straight away, like, well, I'm not going to go long with this, or I'm not going to put a call on it. I'm looking to go short, or do a put type trade on it. Now these bands, and they do this, as you'll notice, I hear how it comes. I call them choke points. So when you're into a situation like this where you have a choke point, yeah, I would not be placing a trade on this one right now because there's no room for it to go. But you see also with this consolidation. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for earlier. God, some days old age is catching up, right? Anyhow, um, this indicates a reversal, and so then this is what you're seeing firsthand. Um, Now, in the earlier video, I showed you how I calculated the profit. But say you jumped into this right about here, and you stayed with it until it broke this. Well, you could do one of two things. Say you saw all of a sudden it turned black, the candle, or you're red, if it depending how you have it set up. But let's just say you're just going to stick with this where it crosses this middle line. Okay, that's $3.04 change on that particular security. Now you can't see the screen because this tool's a little limited, but I'll do the same 0.25, and that was $3.04 change. That gives you a gain of 76 cents per contract, $76. And now if you did the same thing, but you did 10 contracts, you just made $760. And all you did realistically is you just looked at this tool and you followed along with how it was trading. That's I mean, how much easier can it get? I really That's the point I'm trying to make. Um, Anyways, I'm going to show you some more of these others. Now, this is kind of like a Bollinger Band, but also it shows these shaded areas. I haven't used this one before, but I was just going through grabbing some different looking indicators so that are strategies so you can see how they look. Like this one here, this is another moving average one, and at first I thought, well, yeah, this isn't too exciting, but there again, look what's happening when it's above this blue line, man, it was climbing. So it gave you a good indication. Again, let's take a look. If you jumped into it here and you rode it out until it crossed again, all right, you're looking at a $9.16 change in price. And what does that mean on this particular? So let's say the 0.25 delta. And what did I say? That was $9.16 change in price. And so that's $2.29 per share, or $229 per contract. And again, if you say you had 10 contracts, you just made $2,290. Not bad money. Not bad money at all. At least in my book. To me, any profit's a profit, or every profit's a gain. Anyhow, so the point being is you can use these type of tools to your advantage and help you in your trading. The next video, we're going to talk about some of these indicators. Now, indicators typically on below, it's indicated on the same screen below the chart, the price chart for that security. Anyhow,